Hi friends, and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, I am Shannon and this is One Spark of Magic. Today we're going to continue our series of 5 on Fridays, naming down my 5 favorite rides at every park. And so today we're here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Now, Animal Kingdom's not really known for its rides per se, or the amount of rides that it has. Animal Kingdom has the least amount of attractions out of all of the Disney parks, and to be honest with you, there's only 6. So to take my top 5, well, it really wasn't that hard, and to be honest with you, I don't think all 5 deserve to be in the top 5 list for a park, but this is what we got, and we're soon going to be down to 5 because one of the rides here that is on this list is going to be closing here in just a couple of weeks. So this list is totally personal, and it's based on re-ride value, theming, storytelling, and just how much fun I have on it every single time. So we'll go through the different rides. I'll give you some history, some fun facts, some important information that you might need to know, especially if you're bringing littles, and we'll just have a fun time counting down my 5 favorite rides here at Animal Kingdom. So let's go ahead and get started because we are headed over to the newest part of Animal Kingdom, Pandora. And coming in at number 5 is going to be Na'vi River Journey, and that's going to be over here at Pandora World of Avatar. Na'vi River Journey is a slow-moving boat ride similar in style to attractions like It's a Small World or Living with the Land, but it has a little bit more of a calmer, more zen feel to it. Na'vi River opened up in 2017, and it's a boat/dark ride, and it uses reed-style boats, and there is no height requirements. This attraction was created alongside Flight of Passage when Pandora was added to Animal Kingdom. While Flight of Passage is the big-ticket thrill ride, Na'vi River Journey was designed to be the peaceful counterpart, focusing on nature, music, and the spiritual connection the Na'vi have with their environment. The goal of this ride was to create a slow, more immersive, and more zen-like feeling that had a little bit of the spiritual element of the Na'vi people in it instead of one of the big giant thrill rides. The most impressive part of this ride is 100% the Shaman of Song's animatronic. The technology used for this animatronic just makes the movement so incredibly fluid, and the lighting and sound design really makes it feel like it's alive. Now, a couple of fun facts about this ride. The plants that you see around here are not here by mistake or just randomized. They are designed and based off of real-world botany, and it's just more exaggerated. Many of the glowing effects on the ride are layered using blacklight, fiber optics, and projection mapping. The music you hear was also created specifically for the ride and uses a made-up Na'vi language. Now, like I said, the shaman is my favorite part of this ride. The animatronic is just fantastic. There's nothing like it. But the thing that lacks on this ride, which makes it come in number 5, is that it's so short, and there's such a long period of time in the ride that there's nothing very much to see. So there's that one amazing animatronic, but that's it. And then most of the rest of it is screens and just black lighting and plants. Kind of the same issues I have with the remake and the refurb that they did with Splash Mountain to Tiana's Bayou. There's just a lot of parts of it that are just really boring and doesn't have a lot going on. And not to mention, the ride is a tad bit on the short side. So if they could make this a little bit longer and have some more fun, interactive, immersive pieces to this ride, this would definitely go higher up on my list. Now coming in at number 4 is none other than the Kilimanjaro Safari. So what would Animal Kingdom be without animals? Well, it'd be badly named, but that's why Kilimanjaro Safari is making it to our number 4. And yes, this is a ride, and I will die on that hill. Kilimanjaro Safari is a guided safari attraction through the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. This is an opening day attraction which opened up in 1998. It's an open air safari with custom safari trucks, and there is 0 height requirement. When Animal Kingdom first opened, this ride actually had a much darker storyline involving poachers. Over time, Disney shifted the focus towards more real-world conservation, which honestly, I know everybody loves it, but I kind of miss the poachers. One of the great things about this ride is the re-rideability of it. Every ride is completely different. You never know what you're gonna get. Sometimes the lions are out roaring and you can see them interacting, and other times, well, they're not able to be seen, which is why it comes in at number 4 and not higher. So these are live animals that are out here, not animatronics, so you can't control what they're gonna do. You never know what you're gonna get. Sometimes it's gonna be for your benefit, and sometimes it's not. If you do want to know a tip and trick, the best time to ride the safari is either first thing in the morning or at the sunset time. First in the morning, that's when they come out and they are getting fed, so they are bright and shiny. They're morning people, very much not like me. Or the nighttime, where you're actually having some shift over because they are doing another feeding, as well as the lions are a little bit more interactive. And let's be honest, that's why everyone wants to really go on this ride, is to see the lions roar, right? The savannah is massive. It is over 100 acres large, and it cleverly is designed so you never even see fences, even though they're there for your safety and for the safety of the animals. Disney uses natural barriers like moats, rocks, and elevation changes to keep animals separated. There are over 30 different species on the savannah that you can find while riding. I can't name just one of my favorite parts of the safari because every time it's a little different. So some of my favorite parts would include the giraffes. I love when they come up and they just come straight up to your truck. And sometimes they even make the ride shut down because they might be in your pathway, and therefore the trucks will stop and wait for the animals to leave on their own. But I still love it when they come up there and you get to watch them with their long tongues being able to eat out of the trees. It's so cool and super cute. But I also love the elephant part too, especially when we have the baby elephants. It's one of my favorite things to see them playing in the water and playing with their mama. So it kind of reminds me of Dumbo. So it's a little emotional and cute and adorable. So there's tons of things to see on the safari. Now this ride can also be made better or worse by the cast member that you have. Now, generally, I've had really good cast members. I've had a couple that were a little less entertaining, a little less sunshiny, but they still did a great job. However, when you get a really good driver with some good jokes, great information, and just entertaining, it can set this ride over the top. So again, this is like the pinnacle part of Animal Kingdom, but it comes in at number 4 because it's so unpredictable between the cast members and the animals. You just don't know what you're to get. So that's why it comes in at my number 4, but we still got 3 more left to go. So let's go ahead and head over to our number 3. And for our number 3, we're headed over to the Dino Institute to help Dr. Seeker go back to the early Cretaceous period. Okay, not really. We're gonna go back and we're gonna get a dino. Don't worry, we can trust him. So DINOSAUR is a dark ride thrill attraction here over in Dinoland, USA, which is set here to close in just a couple of weeks. Now this ride opened up in 1998 and it originally opened up underneath a different name, Countdown to Extinction. Now they changed it to Dinosaur when the movie Dinosaur was coming out by Disney to give it some more additional promotion. However, that movie didn't do super well. On this dark ride, you're going to take a time rover through time all the way back to the period of the dinosaurs. This is where you're going to be able to find our favorite dinosaur and bring him back with you. Now, this ride is unapologetically dark and scary and loud, and I love every little bit of it. The animatronics on here are massive, aggressive, and especially the Conodorus, which is still one of the scariest figures here that Disney has ever built. It's between that and Hopper from It's Tough to Be a Buck. So in order for the Imagineers to make the sounds of the dinosaurs and make them sound realistic, they used different noises of animals plus machinery together to make this terrifying, loud, obnoxious noise. So this ride is absolutely chaotic. It's dark, it's terrifying, and I love everything about it. I'm really sad that it's going to be leaving us soon. I hope Indiana Jones keeps that thrilling, chaotic, terrifying part of it and isn't too family friendly, because it's the only ride here in the Animal Kingdom that has a little bit more oomph to it. And just as a side note, if you are scared of any flashing lights or dark noises, or if you're under the height of 40 inches, don't ride this ride. Just a little heads up. Now, right outside of the ride Dinosaur, you can also find a very famous replica of a fossil, and that is going to be Sue, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Now, this fossil is supposed to be an exact replica of Sue, which is the most complete T-Rex skeleton that's ever been found. She was discovered in South Dakota on August 12, 1990. And Sue is projected to be about 90% complete of bones, and they project her to weigh about 7 tons and measure about 42 feet in length. That makes her the largest T-Rex ever discovered.
"50 years ago. Today, that bare bones approach is about to become extinct. In a perfect blending of science and technology, the Dino Institute has created the Time Warper, an amazing vehicle that will literally transport you to the age of the dinosaur. That's right. But the result is a breathtaking journey through a prehistoric world that will witness the most spectacular creatures to ever walk the earth. In a moment, you'll be going live to our control center for a comprehensive safety briefing, and then it's on to the tool that will convince you forever that the future is truly in the past."
Hello there. Welcome to our little trans-dimensional joyride, folks. I'm Dr. Secret, your friendly controller, and a heck of a paleontologist, if I do say so myself. But let's not talk about me, let's talk about you, and how you can help me make history today with the Time Rover. It's like this. If I can bring you back from the Cretaceous period, it stands to reason that I can bring back a live dinosaur with you. And not just any dinosaur. Take a look at this guy. He's an iguanodon, and I'm certain that he is the key to understanding these magnificent creatures.
I tagged him with a locator during an unauthorized field trip. Otherwise, I'd be traveling with you. Right now, our dino should be about here, at the very end of the Cretaceous period. That's where you're going today.
I've arrived, it seems, just in time to correct a little misstatement.
Dr. Marsh.
That is impossibly close to the giant asteroid impact that destroyed most life forms on Earth. Our tours are designed to take you to the early Cretaceous period, and I can assure you that all time rovers have been securely locked on those coordinates.
That's right. See?
Securely locked. Access denied.
Continue.
Of course. We were just talking about seatbelts. Plug them in. Use them. It can get kind of choppy out there, so keep your hands and arms inside the vehicle at all times.
Flash photography? I wouldn't. It alters the homing signal, and that's not good. Oh, and one more thing.
Those locked coordinates?
We're in. Now, here's the drill. You follow the homing signal to the iguanodon, then I'll enlarge the transport field, and boom, you're back with one additional passenger extra large. And don't worry about that asteroid. You'll be in and out of there before it even breaks the atmosphere. Trust me, what could go wrong?
Over here, you can still see they have all the red and white and yellow piping that they have down here. And you'll see a little code that's on them as well. And this is going to be the scientific code for the formula of mayo, mustard, and ketchup. And that is because Dinoland used to actually be sponsored by, and specifically Dinosaur used to be sponsored by McDonald's.
Now, let's go get that dino. Computer, what are you tracking?
Styracosaurus.
Not our dino.
Warning, meteor shower in range.
Just little one.
Oleoramus. Hadrosaur. Raptor.
Time to get serious. Locking autopilot on homing signal now. Hang on. I'm tracking a big dino on the scope. Could be ours. Computer, full stop. Identify.
Carnotaurus.
Definitely not our dino. Go, go, go! Another big guy coming up. Computer. Slow and identify.
Sauropod.
Still not our dino, but at least this one's a vegetarian.
Asteroids impact in 90 seconds.
We better move it.
Pterodactyl.
Incoming!
Asteroid impact in 60 seconds.
We can't stop now. Keep going, keep going.
Compsognathus.
Computer, what's happening?
Loss of traction.
Four-wheel drive, move it!
Warning, meteor strike.
Evasive maneuver! Left! Right! Left! Right! That was close. Computer, now what?
Carnotaurus.
That's it! Abort mission! Abort! Abort!
Iguanodon.
Forget it! Get them out now!
Asteroid impact.
Brace yourself! This is it! They're not gonna make it! They're not gonna make it!
Mission accomplished.
You made it! I knew you would, and guess who made it back with you?
Coming in at number 2, we're back over here at Pandora because we're going to be hitting the top hitter here in the park, and that is going to be Flight of Passage. Now, Flight of Passage is a 3D flying simulator ride where you ride on the back of a Banshee. Now, this ride opened back in 2017, and it uses a flying theater/simulator. Think Soarin' at Epcot, but you actually get to ride on the back of a Banshee instead of just like a little flyer thing. There is a height requirement for this ride of 44 inches. Instead of your typical screen rides where you're actually sitting backwards, this one actually projects you forward where you're actually sitting on a Banshee, and the ride vehicle, that is the Banshee that you're riding on, is actually breathing. So it really immerses you into that feel that you're with the Na'vi people and you're riding on this Banshee. Now, this ride uses massive curved screens, 3D glasses, wind, mist, sense, and synchronized motion. All of these together give you that full entire feeling that you're actually flying over the world of Pandora and that you're with the Na'vi people. It's so immersive and I love it. I wish everything worked every single time, but you know, these are rides, they don't always work. But one of my favorite parts about it is definitely the sense. The smell of the different scenes as you go through is spectacular. It's also one of my favorite things about Soarin' over in Epcot, but this one is so great, and I also love the fact that you feel like you're on a Banshee. Besides the ride, this queue is also very immersive, and it's an attraction all on its own. In this queue, you'll find everything from the bioluminescent labs to the floating mountains. Besides the sense that I absolutely love, one of my favorite parts is the very first drop that you take off the mountain while you're riding on the Banshee. It still gets me every time where my stomach just sinks just a little bit because you actually feel that you're jumping off this mountain. This ride is near perfect, and that's why it hits at my number 2. And my number 1 favorite ride here at Disney's Animal Kingdom is Cali River Rapids. Okay, I'm just kidding. You know there's only one ride that's left that's going to be here at the number 1, and that's going to be Expedition Everest. Now, Expedition Everest is a steel roller coaster with one of the best stories that Disney has ever written. The ride is inspired by the legend of the Yeti, and Disney went all in on authenticity. From the Himalayan architecture to the prayer flags, everything is included here, and it's so authentic. Now, this ride opened up back in 2006, and it's a roller coaster / dark ride. You do travel on trains, and there is a 44-inch height requirement. Now, this mountain stands nearly 200 feet tall, so that means that giant drop that you go down, that's a pretty steep drop. Now, this ride is thrilling and adventurous, but don't snooze on this queue. This queue is its own entire museum of different things doing with the Yeti and the different things doing with Everest as well. Now, the original Yeti animatronic here was groundbreaking. It was huge, it was massive, it was terrifying. It used to move, and now it gives the illusion of moving by using strobe lighting. So it's still terrifying, it's just not what original Imagineer Joe Rohde decided he wanted it to be. But if we want the mountain to keep standing, it's gonna have to stay with the strobe lighting, because apparently the Yeti was so strong that it was tearing down the mountain, basically. My favorite part about this ride is, well, everything, but I'd have to say it's the thrill and the backwards movement. Very first time I went on this ride, I did not know that when you got to the end of the tracks and they were broken, that they weren't actually broken. So I had a little bit of a stomach drop on that one. And so that is my favorite part, is when you go backwards. So many great stories of taking people on there and they don't know it, and they get terrified, even roller coaster people. It's great storytelling, it's a great ride system. I mean, people are screaming about it all the time. So there you have it, folks. Those are my top 5 rides here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Let me know in the comments what your favorite rides are, which ones you think were wrong or which ones you agreed with. And since Dinosaur's going away, let me know, where would you put Dinosaur, and where do you predict the new Indiana Jones is gonna go, or maybe the new Encanto ride? And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button as well as the subscribe button to see more of my videos in regards to my favorite rides, tips and tricks for traveling in the theme parks and traveling all over Southwest Florida and beyond. So until next time, I am Shannon with One Spark of Magic, and I'm wishing you the wildest of days. Toodaloo.